Hello, and welcome back to the channel. It's Praetorchus, and this is part 5 of my $20,000 Pokemon sealed investment. It's Sunday, January 25th, and I hope everyone made it through the crazy snowstorm. I know that they were saying that there's going to be a lot of places, maybe lose power and stuff, so I hope everyone was able to stay warm. Or if you're going through it right now, I hope you are able to stay warm and safe. And on this video, anyhow, we're going over 151. Probably the most iconic set that Pokemon's released in last 5 years? I mean, anything Gen 1 is really good. Everyone likes it. It brought a lot of people back in. So, you got 151, and then you had Prismatic, and now we got Ascended Heroes coming out soon. So, to start, we got the bundle. And coincidentally, this is actually the first thing that I ever kept sealed. I always used to just rip everything. And I started to think to myself, because the amount of 151 that I have, I've ripped about that much of it, plus an ETB. I used to have an ETB, but I bought it and ripped it. And then, when I had two bundles and I ripped one, and I started to realize that, everything kind of started to make sense around that time. You can't find certain sets, certain times that cards are really hard to find, all that stuff. So we got the bundle, and right now it is at $116. I bought this for 40. Bought it for 40 bucks. Back probably around July 24. Right around there. I've ripped probably two others. I think I got a Psyduck illustration rare. I actually think I ripped one, and I got a Psyduck illustration rare, and then I ripped another one, and I got another Psyduck illustration rare, and I decided I didn't want to rip anymore. And for our next thing, we have Zapdos box with 4 packs and the big cards promo and the little one. We got 2 of them. And these are 65 currently. And some of this goes back to, since we're on the topic of 151, it goes back to when I tell you about how there's a lot of people in this space that don't have your best interests at heart. You can just flip through YouTube and look for any of the videos in the last 5 days. You'll see them talking about 151 reprints. And then you look today and you see everyone talk about how they were fake. All these people just want your clicks. They want your views. I'm not here for that. If you do watch and you do click my videos and you do enjoy them, I appreciate that. And I enjoy I enjoy watching other people's videos when they're good. I enjoy good content. It's attention span. Hey, hey, talking to you. Stay on topic. Everyone's switching so fast. Everyone wants to switch everything so fast. We ain't do that. We don't do that here. And for the next thing, we have Alakazam EX. Box. Smaller than the Zapdos one, so if you wanted to get them, they're easier to have more of them. But it's still only 4 packs, and you don't get the jumbo card with it. Right? Still, great product. Everyone loves Alakazam. It's got the Abra, Alakazam, and Kadabra on it. And for our last thing, we have. This is what I probably opened the most of because I found these the most. We have the poster collections. These are the Dollar General ones. I have 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. Isn't that sexy? Pow, pow, pow. That poster is nice in there too. There's a lot of. It's nice to have a poster of the OG 151 Pokemon. Obviously, I'm 35, so I'm obviously a Gen 1er. However, I enjoy all Pokemon. Like I said, I played Scarlet and Violet a lot. So I like the Paradox Pokemon. I don't really like Ogerpon, just because for me it's so annoying to battle on the double battles. I hate it. You don't know if it's gonna follow me or spiky shield or hit you with the Ivy Cudgel or anything like that. So it just gets to me. I can only play VGC for so long. Half the time they don't even battle you. They're just swapping Pokemon the whole time. Then they hit Trick Room, make the slow Pokemon go first. So all the work that you do trying to make your Pokemon go fast and hit hard, it's worthless once they hit Trick Room. You know, so it's pretty frustrating. But I like all Pokemon. I like Miraidon, Koraidon. They're all good. Miraidon, I don't really like it on Pokemon Unite. Not really a fan of that. you know, but it's Pokemon. Pokemon investing, right? Or stay the course. And a lot of people, because I've been, you know, not that long, but I have been in the space for a little bit of time, little bit, and people have criticized me, for the profile picture, whatever, but you think about it, right? If you are investing, you want to be healthy later on to take advantage of your investments, right? So pretty much, it's motivation, motherfuckers. Get off the couch, go do something. Like I said, you know, I, 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 I'm a construction foreman. I build houses. I'm a carpenter. I like to go to the gym too when I can. So it's just, it's one of those things like haters gonna hate. They always do. That's the reason why I don't produce as much Pokemon Unite content. Everyone's got something to say. But that's fine because much like Pokemon investing, this channel, me, everything we're doing, being the wing half, can't stop, won't stop, never will. I'm not here to quit. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about 151. Let me know if you have any bundle. Let me know if you have any ETBs or PC ETBs. You know, when I first started investing, the PC ETBs were, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500, and that was an outrageous amount to spend when I started because boxes were 90. And I know people always talk about stuff, and you hear people say things, but I'm one of those people that I like to show receipts. You know, I did on my other video. So I'm not lying. Scarlet and Violet base set booster box. $100. See that? Now, it's just one of those things, right? You gotta take advantage of things when you can. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you got for 151. And I hope you made it through the storm. And I'll be hitting you with Paradox Rift on the next one. So stay tuned because I do have a lot more Paradox Rift than I do 151. So we'll go over that. And I think another thing that we'll do is we didn't do it on the other ones, but we'll start doing it now. We'll go from 1 to 10 on how investable the set is. And with 151, since we're on that one, I'm going to give it a 7. I would give it a little bit higher, but a lot of the gains are already up there. The booster bundles are almost 120. The ETBs are 300-400. PC ETBs are anywhere from 800 to 1,000. So, I mean, you will have gains, but it's who knows what the time frame is going to be. So, I'm going to give it a 7 because if you can get it for a discount, it is good, and it is a good set, and it's going to do good over a long time. But so yeah, 151, we give it a 7 on investability. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll hit you on the next one.